Hello and welcome to another video. This video is going to focus on how to use charts in Excel. Excel has very powerful features, and also besides the fact they are very powerful, they're very easy to really create. For example, if I wanted to create a chart that will include the name of the employees along with the 3 months of sales with the total, I could go ahead and select that data, as you notice here. And I'm going to go ahead and show you a tip or a trick that really could save you a lot of time. If you press F11, you notice here is going to create a column chart for you. Of course, you need to tweak it a little bit because most of the work is done for you, except the fact that you wanted to probably to go ahead and say sales from May to July here. Okay, let me go ahead and edit my mistakes here, and of course we could go ahead and as you notice here, see all the stuff that we have already obtained by just pressing the F11. You want more? No problem. We could go ahead and select the different type of chart style available for us. For example, this one shows the actual value on the column, and as you see here, notice that we can get different coloration, and maybe you could get a different background entirely depending on who's going to look at your chart. I tend to like it actually plain, like this one here, the initial one that I got, the plain one, and maybe go to the quick layout and have the data also showing on the same exact chart. So instead of saying here, we're going to go ahead and change the axis title, make it say here amount. If I wanted to go ahead and edit that one here quickly, I'm going to say here amount. And also one thing that we could do, if you're not happy with any of these colors, when you click on one of those, here we go, for example, you're going to see this menus here, format data points. You could click on this, the fill here, and I wanted to go ahead and change this color from the orange kind of like to, let's say, greenish, and I'll be able to do that very quickly. Okay, see here, if I selected any one of those colors, the blue colors, it's going to select all of them. The same thing here, if I wanted to select all of those, I selected that by itself, I could go ahead and change everything to the green color. If I selected the blue, it's going to select also all the blues for me, and I could go ahead and make it red, for example. If I wanted to change the gray, click on one of the grays, it's going to change everything here. Alright, so this really comes very handy and very easy. If you wanted to be able to continue with this, notice that we could go to the format. It's going to allow me actually to change the text style here. I selected the text here, and notice here I could go ahead and get the bold, maybe the different colors, even the some with shadows. I don't care which one you want to use, that's totally up to you, and more likely you need to consider your audience who's going to look at what you have done. And of course, we could go ahead and do some other type of additional thing. Probably that's not going to look very good in a business environment, but at least you know it's there. Okay, so this is really to create a quick chart using columns. It started with the F11, then you could go ahead and tweak it with the many different options available for us. The most important one is, as you notice, is the quick layout, where it's going to give you different options to how to show the data along with the chart. Okay, if I wanted to go ahead and look one more time at the sheet, but now I'm going to really look at the name only with the total. So since we have only one value or one variable associated with the name, it is better for us to select only the name and the total, nothing else, just the name and the total. And this is going to select the name, press the control key, and press select the total. Let me say that one more time. Select the names, then press the control key and select the total. Now it's ready for us to really apply any chart based on the data that we selected. But because I have one single variable, it's much more suitable to do that into a pie chart. I'm going to go to the insert, where the insert ribbon has the charting. I could click on in the pie chart. As you notice, I could take it from there and to go ahead and change it however I want. I'm going to go ahead and put in the percentage. Look how cool is this one here. I could click in one of the slide and go ahead and split it. Notice how I was able to split that. I don't like that, no big deal, I could change it. Look here at the different style available for me. I wanted to put it back, just go ahead and drag them together, all together, and notice how I could go ahead and put it all together. It's very easy. You could go ahead and change the percentage per employee, you know. So you could do whatever you want, obviously, with this, and you could change the color. If you look at this one of those here, and you could go ahead and change the color if you wish to do so. You know, that's no big deal. You don't have to stick with really plain color. You could go ahead and get a picture if you have a picture stored, or you could go ahead and get from online, a picture from online. Now it's connecting me to online. You could go ahead and search, for example, anything. I'm going to go ahead and search for flower, you know, and now it's giving me all sorts of flowers using ping. And I wanted this one here, insert, and look how easy it is to grab anything from the internet. Very, very cool stuff. And if you wanted to something from pattern fields, sometimes you wanted to really focus on something like this one here, for example, you could be very creative, let's put it that way. So this is really a video that's only concerned with the charts, and you notice that I used a column chart and pie chart. There are a lot of other charts that are you could spend really sometimes looking at them. Line chart, okay, line chart very helpful for certain things. And for area chart, you have also the stock and service radar chart. Every one has its own power and it has its own usage. Pivot chart, that's going to really be a little bit separate for itself. We have to have a table of data, and we're going to create a pivot table before we use pivot chart. But those are very, very helpful for decision making. Anyway, I'm going to stop here, and we're going to continue with other videos, since what we're dealing with here is very introductory to Excel. Bye-bye.